everybody, today's alteration or challenge will be to alter this muffin tin. These ones I've gotten muffin tins from the dollar store. I use them for paints and stuff like that for my classes and that, and today I wanted to make a altered muffin tin. So you guys can alter it to anything you'd like. There's steampunk, like a spring scenery, something spooky, like whatever is your taste. And I'm just going to go with painting mine and kind of going with the flow and piece by piece. I'm not really going to have a plan. I'm trying to think like, whatever style you want. So it's just altering a tin, a muffin tin. And you can use the more permanent muffin tins that you buy, or like one of these dollar store or Walmart cheap, you can throw them away muffin tins. And yeah, alter it and make it a really nice piece. One thing about it being it's really light when you use these ones. The other ones are a little bit heavier. And it's nice just to play with different styles and, especially if you don't know and you're not sure, you just play with different things. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm not just putting a white base. You guys can put a black base, blue, whatever you want, because you can do a scenery or something in each space. You can cut out music paper, put them in, anything like that. So, yeah, so that's, I'm just going to continue doing this. So I'm not going to put my antique white on it. I put 2 layers of the white, and I want to put some antique white on it. So I'm not sure about the bottoms yet. I'm going to try to get the edges here and stuff, because I might be covering the bottoms with paper. And going for putting some coverage on there with that. I think that would be nice. I think I'm planning to put like a bird's nest in here, a picture of an antique type of picture of a woman in vintage portrait or something like that, and some music paper, something like that. Some flowers maybe. I haven't really planned it out. I'm just going with the flow of the color, and I just chose to go with the white. So now that I have a little bit more on the bottom, I'm just going to go on the bottom and cover that up. The nice thing about using these tossable tins is I love the texture, whereas the other tins, I have one that have my paints in here. It's full of paint, but I mean it's not as textured, and I like this look better, so that's why I'm going with the tossable tin. And I'm going to go with some gold. This time I'm going to have my paper stuck to the pad so it doesn't try to go everywhere. And I'm just going to highlight it with some gold, the same as what I've done with the cream. I might have used too much gold on there, but I can use that on some other scraps. I actually definitely put too much gold on there. Because I don't need tell that. I really don't. So I'm just going to highlight it like this. Yeah, it's definitely got a little bit too much gold, but I could just tone it down with a little bit of the cream. Or just leave it. Now I'm going to actually heat dry again and see how it comes out. And that's how it's looking so far. So this is how it's looking. I'm going to add maybe a little, let's save this. I don't know if I want to add any more gold, but I'm going to save this aside. I think I'm going to add a little, maybe some navy. Is this navy? Just for something different. And this is very liquidy, this one. So I have to be a little bit more careful in how I put this one in. And hopefully it's even dark enough. I'm going to try this instead of the black because I'm just going to give it a try, yeah, see how it looks. And then I might try to wipe some off. Just so it's not such a hard black color. I think I like that. I like that. I'm going to dry that up. So this is what I have so far. I actually blopped a lot of gold on there and dried it up, and I really like that look. I'm going to add some paper in the back, and I think I'm going to add some music paper. So I'm making a decision on what type of music paper I want, and I'm going with the more older book here. So then I could just, because this one is quite modern, the pages, less antique looking, and I like this with a little bit of the gold in there. I'm trying to figure out the size I want, so you gotta figure out the size of the tin paper. I think I'm going to go with the lid of my Mod Podge. It's a little on the big side, but then you could put the Mod Podge. No, actually I'm going to use something else because I don't want to stick my Mod Podge upside down. I'm going to go with this lid size. So I am just going to use my pencil to go around this lid. And it's going to be one piece. So I'm not sure how many I want to have music paper. I'm thinking about this one being a nest, this one being a portrait, maybe. Well, I'll do that one music paper for now. Yeah. See how it fits in there. I think it'll be good. And then add some Mod Podge. And I'm actually going to cover the whole thing with Mod Podge. So I'm just going to first of all deal with sticking this in. And there we go with that one. I could add lace, I could do whatever. So I'm just first of all going to do that. Okay, I like this one. It's already in a circle for me, so I'm going to cut this one out. And this is a cardboard, like a kind of a cardstocky feel to this paper. So it's going to be a little harder to glue down, but it's going to be fine. If it doesn't want to stick too well, I could just put some tacky glue in there, but I think it should be good. She looks like she's just kind of posing through that circle. It looks really good. I like that. So, and then that's the second one. So we could put like a little ribbon around, or lace, or little flowers around, beads, that kind of thing. I'm going to save that. I found this other picture, and it's a poppy, and I absolutely love poppies, so I'm going to put that one in. And I just want to make sure I get the whole thing in here. There's a little lip on that, so it kind of moved on me, but I'm going to go a little lower than this circle. I'll have to erase that mark if I have an eraser available, which I might not. Okay, so for the flower, I'm going to put it right in this bottom corner here. And I really do love poppies, so I'm going to have to cut this a little bit more rounded. I was thinking I might need to make it bigger, but I don't think I actually had to. And my absolutely favorite. There it is. Isn't that pretty? And I could add some gold tinge to it to antique it a bit, or some cream. I'm just touching up a little bit of gold on my fingers, just to antique it a bit, even with her. It's a little bit of gold. Just like that. Don't know how much you can see of that. So I have my moss here, and I'm going to make a little nest on that one. Now, if I'm probably going to use like a piece of something like this to kind of make the base of my nest, and make a little thing, kind of like a little pouch or something to put, oops, my nest stuff on. So I'm going to start with this as my base and kind of play with it like that. And because I was going to use like a cap or something, but that's too small. And I could use just the bottom of the thing and make the whole thing, but I kind of want to do it at an angle. So I'm kind of playing with the idea of this. So what I'm going to do now is put a little bit of glue in the bottom and make a mess. Make a nest. Not a mess. I'm going to make a mess, but it's going to be a nest. This is going to melt a bit, but that's okay. What you can do is do like a little stitching, like a slip stitch or something like that, but I'm just going to crunch it up together and put it right in the bottom of that. I'm going to put it on the back side, I'm going to put it on the bottom, this being the bottom here and the back side being the bottom of the actual bottom of the tin. And just push it together like that to make a little nest. And I'm not going to change the color of the eggs. I'm going to leave them green. If they were pink or something, I would have changed the color. But I think I'm going to put I want to put 3, but 2 might be my limit. I think I'm going to put 2 eggs and maybe a pearl because I think it'd be nicer. So that's that. I like that a lot. Okay, so going through some things, I'm having a big mess here. Almost need a bigger space here. Anyways, I have just little trinkets and stuff. I grabbed some earrings that I got from a yard sale, whole container of earrings that they're selling the whole lot. And I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to put some lace. I have some little pieces of lace that I can add in here. So I'm going to start working on that. Well, maybe I'll add them right here at the nest. And add something like a little something else. Stick them in. Just to give it some more layers to look at and things to look at. And I know it's hard for you guys to see. I'm going to move this because it keeps blocking. I think it keeps blocking the view more here. So anyways, I'm going to stick that in there. Give it more of a nesty feel of things being put in from all different places. Here's a little butterfly. And I'm going to add a little bit of ink to it, dark ink. And where is my ink pad? Grab a new one. Or my makeup wedge. I'm sorry guys, I keep getting out of the way here. Or out of the shot. So I'm just going to put a little ink on his wings. And I'm going to put him on. But actually, I'm going to quickly do a little bit of Mod Podge over. I told you guys I was going to do that. I'm just going to do that just to protect it a little bit more. So it stays on, the paint stays on. I'm not sure exactly what I'm all going to do, so that'll give an extra little layer of protection. This is just acrylic paint on here, guys. So it'll help keep some of that paint on there. And then we'll start adding some more decorations. I'm not sure what I'm going to put in these other 2 pieces, but I'm thinking about some kind of art, like either art tiles or something like that I want to stick in there. So there we go. It's nice and protected. Get some on here because I'm not sure what's going to be showing. I want it all to be protected and a nice sheen for when it's done. So it'll look nice. My stomach keeps growling. You guys probably hear it. I have no idea why. Okay. So I'm going to add the butterfly in here, and I'm going to add some color because this one picture here has a bit of a rosy color to it. So I don't know. I think I'm going to, oops, almost knocked my jar down that holds my hot glue. I want to add a bit of color. I'm going to probably, that hurt. I'm going to probably put some jewelry pendant gel on the butterfly to make it nice and shiny. That'll be later. And I think I chose this really nice right here from Josie. I got from Josie lace. So, and I love it. So I think I put that somewhere to pull in the nice rosy color. So now it's just a decision of putting it on the inside or on the outside. I've decided I'm going to put it on the inside just a little bit. And I'm going to go from here. I'm going to start it off. And I put the lace here, and I'm going to just keep adding some glue. Be careful, it's very hot. So you guys just give it a try to alter your own. I think this is really neat because it's a really light. I like it. You can do with the non, the harder, thicker ones, but I kind of like the light one. It's really light, and I like it. And it's like little frames, and so it's kind of neat. I want to hang this up, so I'm just going to keep all of the earring pieces because I love how the metal looks. Oops, sorry guys. And I'm just going to pierce it, and the nice thing is, yes, I can pierce it with my piercing tool. Piece of this right in here or right here. So it's going to be really cool. I'm going to add some flowers to this. So I have my porcelain flowers. And we'll see what colors. This is more of a white. This is more of a very light pink. I don't think I'm going to go any darker than that. I'm not going to use the purples. So I'm going to put some of these on. And I'm going to pull this out. I really don't need an end on there, but I'm going to put these by this area here. On the ends of my lace. Maybe 2 pinks and a white. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I've been wanting to do this one for a long time. And this, you can do it again in the winter and have winter scenery. You can do Halloween, little fences and little haunted houses or something like that. It'd be really cute. So I think this project's so cute. There's so many little things, and you can use miniatures in here or whatever. Isn't that cute? And you can pierce holes or just hot glue another lace for hanging it up. So I like that there's so much you can add to it. You can do family photos inside, pet photos, or anything like that. Favorite animals. All sorts of kind of things like that. And that's how mine's looking so far. So this is what I have so far, and I'm going to continue doing this, and I'm going to show you guys at the end. Okay everybody, this is the done piece. It was a long video, so I didn't want to go too far longer, so I did the basics, staples of beginnings. This is the nest, some of my shell things. I have some black paint on them to distress them, poppy, a hot glue flower, butterfly, one of my necklace pieces I didn't use as a necklace, another one of my shell things, some burlap here, little thing, little bird I made. This is a frame that I used resin, made it into a, I don't know what it's called, to put a picture in there. Here's like Josie's challenge, the hearts. I did mine with paper and I kind of stuffed it. My embellishments here from burlap. Another resin piece that I put some dye in. This one I had purple, but you can't really see the color. This one I had caramel, very dark. This one I put black ink in. That's resin as well. And then I have a jar here with some music notes glued in it, and a butterfly with script from a book, beads, flower, another hot glue embellishment. This is a metal key, and that's about it. So I hope you guys like it, and give it a try for this challenge to alter a muffin tin. I didn't paint the back yet, just to show you guys. There you go. Thanks guys. Enjoy.